Good morning, guys. Mobile Geezer here, and I promised you guys I would do a Google Pixel 9 Pro versus the Nothing Phone 3a Pro camera test, and this is my chance to get it done today. So out here on a Saturday morning on a beautiful sunny day, and we are on the front-facing cameras of both at 1080p 30 frames per second. On the front-facing cameras, the Pixel 9 Pro will do 1080p 30 and 60 and 4K 30 and 60. But the Nothing Phone 3a Pro will do 1080p 30 and 60 on the front, but will only do 30 at 4K. So we'll end up with that. But on the rear cameras, the 9 Pro will do 1080p 24, 30 and 60, but the Nothing Phone will only do 30 and 60. Same in 4K. 9 Pro will do 24, 30 and 60, but the Nothing will only do 30 and 60. So we'll stick with what they'll do together, but I'll give you a little sample of what the 9 Pro can do that the Nothing Phone can't. So I'm going to turn these around, and we're going to start at 1080p 30 on the rear cameras.
Let's do this!
So here we are in the rear cameras, 1080p 30 frames per second, and we'll try a little zooming. Okay, there's 8K on the Nothing Phone 3a Pro. Let's see if I can match that on the 9a. There's 8 times zoom on both. Zoom back out. I'm going to take it over to our tree and we'll do our focus test. And you guys tell me which one you think seems to be focusing better or faster. And I'm going to put this at 1080p 60 and we'll head over by the brook. So here we are by our brook, shooting at 1080p 60 frames per second. And the next thing we're going to do is go take a walk up the path. Here we are on our path, walking at 1080p 60. So let's try a little running. You guys let me know what you think. Isn't too much wind. I think you guys should be able to hear me okay. And here we are by our creek. Do our usual panning around. And we'll zoom once again. There's 8K zoom on Nothing Phone. And let's see how fast I can get to 8K on the Pixel 9. That one's a little harder to adjust with my fingers. Okay. There's 8K, 8 times zoom on both. Zoom back out. And we're going to take it over to the pond and go to 4K, but first I will show you what 24 frames per second looks like at 1080p on the Pixel 9 Pro. So there is 1080p 24 frames per second on the Pixel 9 Pro, which of course we can't get on the Nothing Phone. I just wanted to give you guys a little sample of it. And let's try a little zooming in with that by itself. And that will go all the way up to 20 times zoom. And that's what that looks like. Zoom back out. Now we'll head over to the pond and we'll go to 4K. So here we are over by the pond. And right now it's only the Pixel 9 Pro shooting at 4K 24. I wanted to let you guys see what that looks like. You can see the ducks over there. Let's zoom in on them. And once again, 20 times. And they're cooperating very nicely. Zoom back out. And now we'll go to 4K 30 on both. And here we are at 4K 30 frames per second on the Nothing Phone 3A Pro and the Pixel 9 Pro. So let's zoom in once again. And once again, 8 times zoom on the Nothing Phone 3A Pro, and see how long it takes you to get to 8 times zoom on the 9 Pro. Okay, there we are at 8 times zoom on both. Got there a little quicker this time. It's good. Okay, I'm going to zoom back out. And since the Nothing Phone 3A Pro does not do 4K 60, that's all we're going to get with the two together. And I felt like I should give you a little 4K 60 on the Pixel 9 Pro, so that's what this looks like. So we'll do the big zoom again. There's 20 times zoom once again. And zoom back out. And now we're going to go take a few photos, and then we'll end up on the front cameras once again. Okay guys, back on the front-facing camera's 4K 30 frames per second. So we're going to end up right here. We've done some 1080p 30 and 60 on the rear. We've done some 4K 30. So you guys let me know what you think. As always, comments are welcome. Thanks for watching. And let's always remember, we all do better when we love each other.